You can say what you want about me, and I won't care. But if you mess with my friends or my family, then I get a little testy.
Did he just say testy? I bet he's one of them homosexuals.
Normally, I avoid any conflict on YouTube. But for this video, I'm asking for it. Because I've seen all of the reasons people are giving against gay marriage, and I want to debate with those people. So I'm welcoming it. Feel free. Because I think if you try to debate me intelligently, you're gonna lose. So let's try. Might be the case. And for churches and Christians, if they choose to feel that way, I'm not going to debate them. That's your choice. Marriage, however, in this country is not just for Christians. Atheists get married. Muslims get married. Buddhists get married. So your Christian beliefs on what marriage is has nothing to do with marriage in this country. It has to do with marriage in your church. Now, if there is a gay couple that wants to get married, but they don't want to get married in your church, how do you have any right whatsoever to say whether or not they can get married? And why are you only upset that gays are trying to get married, but you're not having an issue if Muslims or atheists? Or if people might be Christian, but they really don't practice their Christianity, why doesn't that bother you? Is it just because you are having an issue with what homosexuals do behind their closed doors? Because if that's the case, let me tell you something. They don't have to be married to do those things. So if you're getting all caught up on whether or not the act of gay intimacy is right or wrong, that has nothing to do with gay marriage whatsoever. What if two people decided to get married but promised they would never, ever, ever have sexual relations? Would you have an issue with it then? How do you figure? Seriously? Because it's not going to do anything to change the difference between heterosexual people having sex and making babies. How on earth can gay marriage affect the birth rate? Just because they can get married now doesn't mean... The reasoning is somehow that people have been waiting to become gay until they could actually get married. Think about something. If you even look at all of the comments, why would anyone choose to be a segment of the population that is the most widely accepted to be segregated against? There's no silver lining that gay people receive that heterosexuals don't receive. They face more bigotry, they face more hatred. They're not accepted by many churches, many categories of our society. You honestly think just because now they have the right to marry in California, that straight people are going to say, you know what, I've waited for this day. I think now I'm going to try out the whole gay thing. Here's a clue. Gay people don't choose to be gay. Just like you don't choose to be an asshole. You're born that way. I can see this being a major problem. My opinion, if someone wants to marry a goat, let's let them. That way they won't be pissing in my gene pool. I don't think they're going to get the opportunity. It's already been done. I seriously want someone, anyone, all of you, who are opposed to gay marriage, to try to argue your point. There are some rules. You have to argue the point from a constitutional level, not from a biblical level. If you say the Bible's against it, that's not going to fly. That's not an argument for it, because in this country we have something called separation of church and state, or at least we're supposed to. People are not allowed to pray in a public school. Separation of church and state. However, apparently people are allowed to segregate against somebody because of their spiritual beliefs. That's what we're trying to get rid of here. So please, try to argue it. This is what I'm hoping is going to happen. As you try to argue it, you're going to realize you don't have an argument. Because two people getting married, whether they're straight, gay, whatever, it doesn't affect your life. It doesn't. You can't tell me, you can't give me an argument that tells me how it affects your life. You can try to say that, biblically speaking, it will be the next step towards the end of the world, but that's your belief. And as a Christian myself, I don't believe that. I believe that two people who love each other, who were born the way that they are, should be able to love each other. And from a legal standpoint, they should be able to share all the benefits that us stupid heterosexuals can. Because really, that's what marriage is all about. It's finding somebody that is okay with you being as stupid as you are, and they want to be with you for the rest of your stupid life. Go ahead, try to argue it. I look forward to it, really. This could get interesting. Thanks for watching.